Hey friends, more than 100 invasive species leap from thousands of feet every day, ending their lives in less than 4 seconds. Can you believe it? 30 highest falls ever caught on camera. Moments that took the world's breath away. Starting now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. African savanna, 110 deer keep. A pack of hungry hyenas charging 40 miles per hour to attack a lost buffalo calf. The buffalo panicked and galloped, took a sharp turn and slipped and rolled straight into a river. Hunger is merciless. Nature makes no room for slowness. The slow will be left behind. In Morocco, skinny donkeys carry 200 pounds of cargo on their backs, climbing cliffs as high as 300 feet. Just one wrong step, they plunge into the abyss in 3 brutal seconds, leaving no trace. Is it really in the interest of humans to have to endure this? In my opinion, this needs to stop immediately. If you were afraid of heights, would you dare raise sheep where one slip could ruin your entire economy? On the 400-foot Atlas cliffs, sheep are huddled close to the edge. One sheep slips and hits a rock, sending the whole flock tumbling down. It is better to relocate your livestock so that the harshness of nature does not affect your livestock. It's hard to believe, but penguins travel up to 50 miles a day in search of fish and small sea creatures. The journey they take is not only long, but also steep and dangerous. With each step, they face a slim chance of survival, with no one knowing if they will ever return. In the previous sections, you are certainly familiar with the uncontrolled fall of cows. This not only threatens human safety, but also poses a great danger to the animals themselves. Once again, I would like to remind anyone who is preparing for livestock operations in mountainous or cliff areas to improve the paths for cows to be flat and have a low slope. Yaks can only survive at altitudes above 10,000 feet. If they go any lower, their lungs will collapse. However, this special condition turns every mountainside into a death trap, with just one slide sending them plummeting into the abyss without being able to stop. Tibetans often say yaks are only strong when they live here, but does that justify the hundreds of yak carcasses that lie at the bottom of the abyss every year? Black bears climb trees, but the branches cannot support their weight and they fall. A common but deadly fall. In nature, this is a common occurrence. Each fall is a reminder of the fragility of life in the wild, where danger always lurks. No one wants to see cats fall from the height of a 9-story building, but their curiosity and mischief sometimes lead to terrible falls. How can we protect them? Simply remember to close the safety door when going out and lock all electrical appliances. In any case, I always hope that these creatures will not have any more accidents. Believe me, an eagle with 400 psi talons can easily catch a 20-pound invasive species. It soars 10,000 feet and then drops, spinning in the air before crashing. No hope of survival, so anyone considering keeping one should learn about its characteristic. The best prey is always in the most difficult and dangerous places. Will you fight for the biggest prize or give up? Like invasive species, each fall determines whether they will get the prey from the treetops. The last animal to stay will get the reward. A moose had a lucky escape from an electric fence in her yard. A stressful situation, but are others as lucky? Warning signs don't help animals. Build an 8-foot high insulated fence to keep animals out of your vegetable garden. An 8,000 to 14,000 pound elephant can easily overwhelm an electric fence with 4,500 to 7,000 volts, which is common in Kenya and Sri Lanka, where they are unstoppable. Poorly constructed fences cost millions of dollars in crop failures. Use a beehive fence. If you see fit, comment 1. Black bears collapse beneath high voltage lines, lured by hunger and betrayed by neglected infrastructure. Alarming videos expose a harsh reality. Wildlife suffers from our oversights. Each loss signals danger to us all. What are you doing to shield your land from this growing threat? Not only that, a leaky electric fence at the Beijing Zoo can shock tigers, slowing their growth by up to 20% per shock. These incidents cause stress and aggression, threatening animal welfare. Zoos must insulate wires, raise fences, and monitor systems to protect tigers and ensure the safety of visitors. Electric eels and catfish can discharge up to 600 volts of electricity, stronger than an electric fence, and even stun crocodiles. Living in the Amazon and African rivers, they threaten Komodo dragons and crocodiles. But rest assured, your local swimming spots are safe from these electric underwater predators. Birds perch high on power lines in open areas of the United States and Asia, attracted to safe viewing positions. Faulty insulators cause power outages. Power companies should conduct monthly inspections and install sound dampening devices to protect wildlife and communities. Time will tell whether this is optimal. Snakes slither up high voltage lines, hunting birds and triggering outages that plunge homes into darkness. From Asia to America, these stealthy climbers disrupt lives, trim trees, install guards, act now to safeguard wildlife communities. Raccoons are ravaging farms, causing thousands of dollars in damage. Many people wonder why farmers are using electric fences to keep them out, but the cost of this destruction is such that there is no other option. What do you think is the best alternative? For decades, Australian farmers have employed traditional methods, such as shooting and using hunting dogs to control red fox populations. These approaches aim to reduce fox numbers and protect native wildlife and livestock. However, hunting is labour-intensive, costly, and often yields only temporary results due to the fox's rapid reproduction and adaptability. While effective in specific scenarios, these methods alone cannot provide a sustainable solution to the growing fox problem, prompting the exploration of alternative strategies. Controlling the red fox population is an ongoing challenge that demands innovation, cooperation, and adaptability. By combining traditional hunting, modern trapping, and community-driven initiatives, Australia can mitigate the impact of this invasive species and preserve its biodiversity. Farmers, conservationists and policymakers must continue to work together to ensure the long-term protection of native wildlife and agricultural resources. Introduced to Australia in the 19th century, the red fox is a small, seemingly charming creature that has become a formidable invasive species. Its adaptability to diverse environments has enabled it to thrive, causing severe consequences for Australia's ecosystems. Red foxes compete with native animals such as quails, small marsupials, and birds for food and ruthlessly prey on them, pushing many species toward extinction. Their impact extends to agriculture, where they target sheep and poultry, resulting in significant economic losses for farmers. With a high reproductive rate producing 3 to 10 pups per litter red, foxes can rapidly increase their population, making control efforts challenging. In response to the limitations of traditional hunting, farmers have increasingly turned to leg hold traps for their effectiveness, affordability, and versatility across various terrains. These traps are designed to securely capture a fox by its leg without causing severe injury, offering a humane and practical solution. By reducing fox populations, leg hold traps help protect native wildlife, livestock and endangered bird species, contributing to ecosystem preservation. Effective use of leg hold traps requires strategic planning. Farmers must place traps in areas frequented by foxes, such as near livestock pens, and camouflage them with materials like leaves or dry grass to avoid detection. To ensure ethical practices, traps should be checked at least once daily to minimise suffering for captured foxes and to release any non-target animals accidentally caught. Traps must also be positioned away from areas where families or pets are active to prevent unintended accidents. The use of foot traps and guns is controversial, with some people questioning their impact on animal welfare or the risks of capturing non-target species. Those who disagree with trapping are encouraged to propose alternatives, such as non-destructive deterrents or advanced monitoring systems that balance effective control with ethical considerations. Engaging in these discussions could lead to innovative approaches that better protect Australia's ecosystem. Despite their effectiveness, leg hold traps face challenges. Red foxes are highly intelligent and may learn to avoid traps after observing others being caught, reducing long-term efficacy. Their rapid reproduction further complicates control efforts, as populations can rebound quickly. The Australian government supports farmers through initiatives like financial assistance for building protective fences and organising coordinated hunting campaigns. Effective fox control requires collaboration among farmers, conservationists, researchers and policymakers. Incentive programs such as subsidies for trap purchases or rewards for participation in control efforts encourage community involvement. These collective efforts are essential for developing sustainable strategies to manage red fox populations.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.